Heat number 1 of event 501, the women's 14 years and under 200 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from Wigan Best, Eva Knox. 2, City of Liverpool's Alessa Bruns. 3 from Southport, Isabella Evans. 4 from Flixton, Jessica Smith. Lane 5 from Carlisle Aquatic, Faye Milburn. 6 from Bolton Metro, Maisie Lachures. And in lane 7 from Stockport Metro, Sophie Trail. As they come up to the halfway stage in the pool. It's lane 6, Maisie Lachures of Bolton Metro, who's going to turn in 1:16.95, followed by in lane 5, Faye Milburn. We'll see on this third 50 whether Maisie can keep that up. Starting to pull back and catch Maisie up is Faye Milburn in lane 5, but it's still Maisie Lachures from Faye Milburn as they come to the final turn. So coming to the final 25, it's going to be between Maisie Lachures and Faye Milburn. Also swimming strongly, finishing strongly in lane 3 is Isabella Evans from Southport. But in first place there, taking the first heat, is Maisie Lachures from Bolton Metro, followed by Faye Milburn from Carlisle Aquatics. Concludes our first heat, the result of which is confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 2 of 4. Heat 2, lane 1, Ella Bloxage from City of Salford. 2, Lucy Thompson, Stockport Metro. 3, Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester. 4, Beatrice Clover, Warrington Warriors. 5, Jessica Joseph, Warrington Warriors. 6, Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcats. 7, Gabrielle Booth, Oldham Aquatics. And lane 8, Eve Pendlebury, City of Salford. So come up to the halfway stage going out very strongly in lane 3 and 4 is Jasmine Stockton of City of Manchester and Beatrice Clover, Warrington Warriors. But it's going to be Beatrice Clover from Warrington Warriors, turns in 1:11.87 from Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester. Followed in lane 5 by Jessica Joseph of Warrington Warriors, and then Hattie Varley of Burnley Bobcats. It's those four pulling away from the rest of the pool. .25 to go. Pulling away in lane 4 is Beatrice Clover from Warrington Warriors, finishing very strongly, as in the lane next to her, Jasmine Stockton from City of Manchester. It's going to be those two ahead of the rest of the pool. Finishing strongly in lane 8 is Eve Pendlebury, City of Salford, but it's Beatrice Clover from Jasmine Stockton, and then lane 5, Jessica Joseph. Concludes heat number 2 with the women's 14 years and under 200 metres butterfly. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 3 of 4. Heat number 3. Lane 1, Samantha Travis, Stockport Metro. 2, Hannah MacDonald, City of Salford. 3, Olivia Sheehan, Wigan Best. 4, Olivia Heron, Stockport Metro. 5, Louise Keys, City of Liverpool. 7, Isabel Kay, Winsford. And lane 8, Neve Wigglesworth of Warrington Warriors. To turn, it's a strong first 100 from Olivia Heron of Stockport Metro. From in lane 5, Lewis Keys, City of Liverpool, from Isabel Kay of Winsford. This third heat is going to be won by, in lane 4, Olivia Heron, Stockport Metro. From in lane 5, Lois Keys, City of Liverpool. Third place looks like Olivia Sheehan, Wigan Best, and then Isabel Kay of Winsford. concludes heat number 3, the women's 14 years and under 200 metres butterfly, the result of which is confirmed as per the board. Move on to the 4th and final heat. Lane 1, Millie Duncan, Warrington Warriors. 2, Millie Gidman, Wirral Metro. 3, Rachel Hornby, Wigan Best. 4, Amy West, Stockport Metro. 5, Eliza Pinkston, Stockport Metro. 6, Meadow Dronesfield, City of Manchester. 7, Lucy Turner, Burnley Bobcats. And Lane 8, Shannon Jarrett of Stockport Metro. To turn at the first 100, it's Amy West in lane 4 from Eliza Pinkston, also Stockport Metro from Madam Dronesfield, City of Manchester. So those 3 now on this 3rd leg of the 200 metres butterfly. It's 25 metres to go. It's Amy West pulling away from the rest of the pool. Contest for 2nd place between Eliza Pinkston, lane 5, Meadow Dronesfield, lane 6, and in lane number 3, Rachel Hornby of Wigan Best. But it's going to be Amy West wins this final heat. From Eliza Pinkston of Stockport Metro. That concludes the final heat of event 501. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme, which is event 502, the men's 14 years and under 200 metres freestyle. This is the first of 13 heats. Lane 1, Ethan Coleman, Blackburn. 2, Jamie Lawler, Warrington Warriors. 3, Tom Adamson, Carnforth. 4, Harvey Kinnear, Preston. 5, Ben Davidson, Trafford Metro. 6, Nicholas Bracegirdle, Southport. 7, Ruben Quayle, Bolton Metro. And lane 8, Nicolia Pitera, Southport. First 100, it's Nicholas Bracegirdle from Southport, gone out strongly. A couple of metres length ahead of the pool from in lane 8, Nikolai Pitera. .25 metres to go, led from the beginning, it's lane 6, Nicholas Bracegirdle from Southport, ahead of in lane number 3, Tom Adamson of Carnforth. Also swimming strongly in lane 8, it's Nikolai Pitera from Southport, who is going to get second by the looks of it. First place, Nicholas Bracegirdle from Nikolai Pitera from Harvey Kinnear of Preston. That concludes the first heat of event 502, the men's 14 years and under 200 metres freestyle. Just waiting for the board to confirm that result. The result is now confirmed. Move on to heat number 2 of 13. Heat 2. Lane 1, James Escombe, Kendall. 2, Logan Mullall-Reid, Warrington Warriors. 3, Mark Topsell, Bolton Metro. 4, Harry Lee, Preston. 5, Finley Pope, Bolton Metro. 6, Eber Mayer Clayton, Flixton. 7, Dylan Fung, Stockport Metro. And lane 8, Luke Berry, Bolton Metro. First set of finalists today for event 509, the women's 14 years and under 200 metres butterfly. In the 11 to 12 years age group, finalists are Eva Knox, Wigan Best, Elsa Brums, City of Liverpool, Isabel Evans, Southport, Eve Pendlebury, City of Salford, Ella Bloxage, City of Salford, Millie Duncan, Warrington Warriors, and Sophie Trail, Stockport Metro. In the 13 years age group, finalists are Gabriella Booth, Oldham Aquatics, Hannah MacDonald, City of Salford, Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcat, Eliza Pinkston, Stockport Metro, Olivia Sheehan, Wigan Best, Lucy Turner, Burnley Bobcat, Samantha Travis, Stockport Metro, and Shannon Jarrett, Stockport Metro. Reserve finalists for the 13-year age group are Maisie Liqueurs, Bolton Metro, and Faye Milburn, Carlisle Aquatic. In the 14-year-old age group, finalists are Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester, Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester, Beatrice Clover, Warrington Warriors, Amy West, Stockport Metro, Olivia Heron, Stockport Metro, Lois Keys, City of Liverpool, Rachel Hornby, Wigan Best, and Millie Gidman, Wirral Metro. Reserve finalists are Isabel Kay of Winsford and Jessica Joseph of Warrington Warriors. Withdrawals please by 9:40. Any withdrawals please by 9:40. Coming to the conclusion of heat number 2, it's going to be in lane number 3, Mark Thompson, Bolton Metro, closely followed by in lane 5, Finley Pope of Bolton Metro, from Eber Mayer Clayton of Flixton. That concludes heat number 2. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 3. Heat 3. Lane 1, Kyle Breers, Warrington Warriors. 2, Emil Dawkins, Preston. 4, Johnny Gibbs, Preston. 5, Jack Moss, Warrington Warriors. 6, Benjamin Warrington Warriors. 7, Robert Littler, Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8, Reese Jackson, Cockermouth. It's come up to the halfway point in lane 4. It's Johnny Gibbs of Preston, gone out very strongly. From in lane 8, Reese Jackson of Cockermouth. From in lane 5, Jack Moss of Warrington Warriors. But at the turn, it's Johnny Gibbs of Preston in 109.34 from Reese Jackson in lane 8 of Cockermouth. Coming through the final 25, it's still Johnny Gibbs from Preston. 5-6 metres lead over in lane number 8, Reese Jackson of Cockermouth. And then for third place, it's going to be between lanes 2, 5 and 6. But in first place, it's going to be Johnny Gibbs from Preston from in lane 8, Reese Jackson. In third place has gone to Jack Moss of Warrington Warriors. That concludes heat number 3. Result of heat number 3 confirmed as per the board, also showing a disqualification for lane 3 in that heat. Move on to heat number 4. Heat 4, lane 1, Daniel Canavan, Aqua Bears. 2, Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best. 3, Thomas Hamlet, City of Salford. 4, Robbie Bishop, Southport. 5, Maxwell Sturzaker, Blackpool Aquatic. 6, Lewis Turner, Winsford. 7, Wayne Heathcote Jones of Carnforth. And lane 8, Joshua Walker, City of Manchester. Come up to the halfway point, it's lane 3. Thomas Hamlet gone out well from in lane 7. Owain Heathcote Jones. So those two who were just slightly ahead of the rest of the pool. See on this third 50 how they're going to shape up. Final turn it's going to be, still in lane 3, Thomas Hamlet, City of Salford, from Owain Heathcote Jones of Carnforth in lane number 7. Finishing strongly is Owain from Carnforth. Lane 4 finishing strongly is Robbie Bishop, also Lewis Turner of Winsford finishing strongly. It's going to be in lane 7 Owain Heathcote Jones from Thomas Hamlet, City of Salford. That concludes heat number 4, the men's 14 years and under 200 metres freestyle. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 5 of 13. Lane 1 from Winsford, Theo Oliver. 2, Thomas Boyle at Southport. 3, Callum Rowling at Southport. 4, Toby Andrews, Trafford Metro. 5, Jack Parkinson, Fleetwood. 6, Edward Parkinson, Stockport Metro. 7, Ben Clayton, Halton. And lane 8, Maxwell Cooper, Stockport Metro. Just edging it, this first 100 is in lane 3, Callum Rowling from Southport, just ahead of Toby Andrews and Jack Parkinson. Final turn still in lane 3. It's Callum Rowling as Southport from Toby Andrews in lane 4 of Trafford Metro. See this final 50. Swimming strongly in lane 6 is Edward Parkinson of Stockport Metro. Bit of 25 to go in lane 3. It's Callum Rowling just edging it, but finishing very strongly in lane 6 is Edward Parkinson. Also finishing well is Toby Andrews from Trafford Metro. And it's Callum Rowling edges it just from Edward Parkinson. That concludes heat number 5. The result is confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 6. Heat 6, lane 1, Finley Quayle, Copeland. 2, Thomas McCabe, Stockport Metro. 3, Ronnie Wheel, Warrington Warriors. 4, William Havers Strong, Burnley Bobcat. 5, Luca Morelli, Blackpool Aquatics. 6, Daniel Ainsworth, Blackburn. 7, Mackenzie Ronson Horrock, Carnforth. And lane 8 from Northwich, George Scurry. As they turn at the halfway point, very little to choose between the pool, but just edging it in lane 3 is Ronnie Wheel of Warrington Warriors. From in lane number 6, Daniel Ainsworth of Blackburn. There's nothing to separate the middle 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3 lanes. Turn for home, that was almost in parallel there. .25 to go. It looks like it's going to be between Ronnie Wheel in lane 3 and William Havers Strong of Burnley Bobcat in lane 4. Finishing strongly in lane number 7 is Mackenzie Ronson Horrock, but it is going to be in lane 4, William Havers Strong from Burnley Bobcat, just in front of Ronnie Wheel from Warrington Warriors. That concludes heat number 6. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 7 of 13. Lane 1, Adam Wright, Winsford. 2, Elliot Woodburn, Kendal. 3, Ethan Robinson, Wirral Metro. 4, Thomas Morgan, Southport. 5, Oscar Joliffe, Winsford. 6, Connor Hartley, City of Salford. 7, Thomas O'Donnell, Southport. And lane 8, Jake Christen, City of Manchester. Comes to the halfway point, going out very strongly is lane 6, Connor Hartley, City of Salford. Body length ahead of the rest of the pool. In second place, Jake Christen, City of Manchester, from in lane number 5, Oscar Joliffe of Winsford. Final 25, increasing his lead. Excellent swim this from Connor Hartley and City of Salford. Just ahead of in lane 8, Jake Christen, City of Manchester. But it's Connor Hartley from in lane 8, Jake Christen. That concludes heat number 7. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 8. Lane 1, Nathan Clare, City of Manchester. 2, Tyler Maguire Thornton, Oldham Aquatic. 3, Rhys Griffiths, Pioneer 79. 4, George Cookson, Carnforth. 5, Ben Horton, City of Manchester. 6, Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. 7, William Horman, City of Liverpool. And lane 8, Francis Dyson, Oldham Aquatic. To turn for the first 100, it's going to be Ben Horton from City of Manchester, just from Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. As I move on to this third 50, it's swimming strongly in lane 6 is Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. Head length ahead of Ben Horton, City of Manchester. From in lane 4, George Cookson of Carnforth. Final 25, still swimming strongly, is Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. So heat number 8, Alexander Volkovoy first, from Ben Horton, City of Manchester in second. Result of heat number 8 confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 9. Lane 1, Finley Makin, City of Manchester. 2, Joseph Arcangelo, Chorley. 3, Spencer Sheard, Dane Valley. 4, Jake Dorber, Wigan Best. 5, Cathal O'Grady Smith, Stockport Metro. 6, Spencer Cragg, Burnley Bobcat. 7, Joseph Stout, City of Salford. And Lane 8, Toby Patton, Workington. Halfway point, it's Finley Makin in lane 1, gone out very strongly. From in lane number 7, Joseph Stout, City of Salford. Also swimming strongly, lane 5 is Cathal O'Grady Smith. And in lane 3, Spencer Sheard of Dane Valley. Final 25, it's Finley Makin, City of Manchester, going to win this heat from in lane 3, Spencer Sheard, but finishing strongly. Lane 7 is Joseph Stott of Salford. And it's Joseph takes 2nd place, Spencer Sheard, Dane Valley 3rd place. That concludes heat number 9. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 10. Heat 10, lane 1, Toby Ranson, City of Manchester. 2, William Martindale, Satellite. 3, Jake Dale, Crew Flyers. 4, Tom Arkwright, Leyland Barracudas. 5, James Hanford, Leyland Barracudas. 6, Joshua King, Bolton Metro. 7, Luke Critchlow, Warrington Warriors. And 8, Samuel Prince, Satellite. The halfway point gone out very strongly in lane 5 is James Hanford of Leyland Barracudas, from William Martindale Satellite in 2nd place. Let's see on this 3rd 50. Strong 3rd 50 from James Hanford of Leyland Barracudas. Also swimming strongly in lane 2 is William Martindale of Satellite. In lane 7, putting in a good final 50 is Luke Critchlow of Warrington Warriors. In lane 8, also going well, is Samuel Prince of Satellite. But it's going to be between William Martindale and James Hanford And it's going to be James Hanford that takes this from William Martindale from Samuel Prince of Satellite in lane 8. That concludes heat number 10. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 11. Heat 11, lane 1, Rory Armit, Winsford, 2, Bailey Reid, Blackpool Aquatic, 3, Jake Reynolds, Bolton Metro, 4, Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool, 5, Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester, 6, Liam Carey, Wigan Best, 7, Rhys Grady, Stockport Metro, lane 8, Harry Robinson, Pioneer 79. Halfway point, it's Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool, from Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester, from Jake Reynolds of Bolton Metro. It's those three pulling away from the rest of the pool. Last 25, it's still in lane number 4, Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool. From in lane 5, Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester. From in lane 3, Jake Reynolds, Bolton Metro. It's going to go to the touch between. On the touch, it's Samuel Ellis, just from Oliver Taylor, from Jake Reynolds of Bolton Metro. That's a 1-2-3 finishing in that heat number 11. That concludes heat number 11. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 12. Lane 1, Connor Dunkerley, City of Manchester. 2, Joshua Cruz, Stockport Metro. 3, Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester. 4, Max Adams, City of Salford. 5, Toby Hill, Warrington Warriors. 6, Vadim Bosk, City of Liverpool. 7, Matthew Boyd, Clitheroe. And lane 8 from Everton, Patrick Donnelly. First 100, a slight lead for Max Adams from City of Salford, from Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester, from Toby Hill and Joshua Cruz. It's third 50, Max Adams now pushing it out, increasing his lead from in lane 3, Ruben Robotham Keating. from in lane 5, Toby Hill of Warrington Warriors. Last 10, it's going to be Max Adams, City of Salford, finishing strongly from Ruben Robotham, Keating, City of Manchester. And then in third place, it's going to be in lane number 1, Connor Dunkley, City of Manchester. That concludes heat number 12. The result is confirmed as per the board. Move on to now the final heat, the men's 14 years and under 200 metres freestyle, heat number 13. Lane 1, Jacob Atkinson, Stockport Metro. 2, Nathan Holmes, Preston. 3, Caden Wellesby, Stockport Metro. 4, Tyrese Smith, City of Liverpool. 5, Henry Moore, Southport. 6, Frankie Docking-Smith, City of Chester. 7, Jacob Scott, Wigan Best. And lane 8, Alexander Lamb of Altrincham. Halfway point from City of Liverpool, going out very strongly in under a minute is Tyrese Smith from Frankie Docking-Smith, City of Chester. In second place from in lane 5, Henry Moore of Southport. It's those three at the moment. Final 25, it's Tyrese Smith, City of Liverpool, going to win this final heat comprehensively. From in lane 5, Henry Moore of Southport. Challenging Henry is Frankie Docking-Smith in lane 6, and then Caden Wellesby of Stockport Metro. We're taking that heat is Tyrese Smith. New personal best there for Tyrese. That concludes heat number 13, the final heat of event 502, the men's 14 years under 200 metres freestyle. The result of that is now confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme, event 503, the women's 14 years and under 50 metres backstroke. This is the first of 14 heats. Move on now to event 503, the women's 14 years and under 50 metres backstroke. This is the first of 14 heats. Heat number 1. Could we have, please, a coach or team manager from Warrington Warriors and City of Manchester? The time in suite as soon as possible, please. That's coach or team managers from Warrington Warriors, City of Manchester, to the time in suite as soon as possible, please. Heat number 1, lane 2, Georgia Carroll, Wigan Best. 2, Afia Minas, City of Manchester. 4, Jessica Penfold, Southport. 5, Hannah Lawton, Warrington Warriors. And 6, Lauren Cusick, Aqua Bears. And it's going to be, I think, in lane number 4. No, in lane number 2. Georgia Carroll of Wigan Best. Very close heat there. The first 4 places, less than a tenth of a second. That concludes heat number 1. Just wait for the board to confirm that result. Now move straight on to heat number 2. Lane 1, Eva Bergen-Williams, Oldham Aquatics. 2, Mia Chan, Bevington. 3, Hannah Morris, Leyland Barracudas. 4, Chloe Bedford, Northwich. 5, Francesca Brady, Wigan Best. 6, Mia Newton, Pioneers 79. 7, Eleanor Marr, Northwich. And lane 8, Jessica Batty, Bolton Metro. 10 metres to go, swimming strongly in lane 3 is Hannah Morris of Leyland Barracudas. From in lane number 2, Mia Chan of Bevington. And it's those two are 1 and 2. Hannah Morris of Leyland Barracudas takes that heat. That concludes heat number 2. Result of heat number 2 confirmed. Move on to heat number 3. Lane 1, Holly Carnes, Berry and Elton. 2, Rebecca Ward, Leyland Barracuda. 3, Sophie Trail, Stockport Metro. 4, Georgia Sheffield, City of Salford. 5, Daisy May Lewis, Flixton. 6, Hannah McKeague, Oldham Aquatics. 7, Natalia Bonfield, City of Salford. And lane 8, Lisa Balzaghi, Bolton Metro. And at the touch, it's in lane number 6, Hannah McKeague, Oldham Aquatics, from Rebecca Ward of Leyland Barracudas. That concludes heat number 3. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 4. Heat number 4, lane 1, Megan Goodwin, Stockport Metro. 2, Isabel Owen, Altrincham. 3, Megan Smith, Southport. 4, Remedio Cormel, Everton. 5, Alexander Prince, Blackpool. 6, Holly Brown, Blackburn. 7, Amy Myers, Isle of Man. And lane 8, Natasha Gato, Warrington Warriors. Finalists for the men's 14 years under 200 metres freestyle, 11 to 12-year-old age group. Finalists are Adam Wright, Winsford. Edward Parkinson, Stockport Metro. Callum Rollin at Southport. Jake Christen, City of Manchester. Ronnie Wheel, Warrington Warriors. Owen Heathcote Jones, Carnforth. Mackenzie Ronson, Horwick, Carnforth. Robbie Bishop, Southport Reserves. Lewis Turner, Winsford. And Maxwell Sturzaker, Blackpool Aquatic. In the 13-year-old age group, finalists are Alexander Volkovoy, City Salford. Vadim Bosch, City Liverpool. Liam Carey, Wigan Best. Ruben Robertham Keating, City Manchester. Caden Wellesby, Stockport Metro. Rhys Grady, Stockport Metro. Joseph Stout, City Salford. Samuel Prince, Satellite. Reserves are Luke Critchlow, Warrington Warriors. And Ben Holton, City of Manchester. Move on to heat number 3. Heat number 4. Heat number 5, of the women's under 14 50 metres backstroke. Those finalists just announced for the men's 14 years and under 200 metres freestyle withdrawals by 10:25, please. This is heat number 5. Lane 1, Poppy Maskell, Northwich. 2, Freya Padgett, Wigan Best. 3, Shannon Jarrett, Stockport Metro. 4, Anna Swindle, Warrington Warriors. 5, Elizabeth Waring, Preston. 6, Millie Duncan, Warrington Warriors. 7, Ellen Prescott, City Liverpool. And lane 8, Eleanor Kay, Bolton Metro. Heat number 5 concluded. The results with Ella Prescott first there, confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 6. Heat 6, lane 1, Jessica Smith, Flixton. 2, Sophie Weston, Warrington Warriors. 3, Katie Rawnsley, Prescott. 4, Francesca Wood, City of Salford. 5, Freya Bainbridge, Wirral Metro. 6, Mia Smith, Pioneer 79. 7, Felicity Boyle, Ulverston. And lane 8, Sasha Robb at Carnforth. Ten metres to go. It looks like lane 6 swimming very strongly is Mia Smith of Pioneer 79, but no, it's lane 3, Katie Rawnsley of Prescott from Mia Smith of Pioneer 79. Concludes heat number 6. Just awaiting confirmation of that result for heat number 6. Result at heat number 6 confirmed. Move on to heat number 7 of 14. Lane 1, Layla Johnson, Northwich. 2, Grace Rooney, Everton. 3, Caitlin Denyer, Carlisle Aquatic. 4, Bethany Shum, Bolton Metro. 5, Ruby McFarlane, City of Salford. 6, Emily Swan, Wigan Best. 7, Ruby Mills, Oldham Aquatics. And Lane 8, Tiana Kinter, Wigan Best. First place, it's Ruby McFarlane, City of Salford, from in lane number 3, Caitlin Denyer, Carlisle Aquatics. That concludes heat number 7. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 8. Lane 1, Charlotte Mead, Blackburn. 2, Lucy Coleman, Wigan Best. 3, Lydia Keeley, Warrington Warriors. 4, Lyra Holmes, City of Manchester. 5, Olivia Hughes, City of Salford. 6, Hannah Mayer, Bebington. 7, Abby Smeltzer, Warrington Warriors. And lane 8, Sydney King, City of Liverpool. 10 metres to go in lane 5, swimming very strongly is Olivia Hughes, City of Salford. And it is Olivia Hughes from in lane number 7, Abby Smeltzer, Warrington Warriors. That concludes heat number 8. Result confirmed. Move on to heat number 9. Heat number 9, lane 1, Georgia Thompson, City Liverpool. 2, Ella Richardson, Northwich. 3, Ella Roberts, Prescott. 4, Lily Smith, City Liverpool. 5, Jamie Lee Tyson, City Liverpool. 6, Olivia Borland, Southport. 7, Heidi Wild, City of Salford. And lane 8, Emma Flannery, City of Salford. In lane 4, Lily Smith, excellent swim. First place, 33.57 from in lane number 7, City of Salford's Heidi Wild. That concludes heat number 9. Result confirmed. Move on to heat number 10. Heat 10, lane 1, Francesca Cullen, Bolton Metro. 2, Faye Milburn, Carlisle Aquatic. 3, Vanessa Ampielago, Stretford. 4, Amy Crompton Hesford, Wigan Best. 5, Bailey Siri Kelly, Pioneer 79. 6, Beth Robinson, Altrincham. 7, Shannon Parker, Ulverston. And lane 8, Isabel Martin, Pioneer 79. Concludes heat number 10. The result is confirmed there with a win for Amy Crompton Hesford of Wigan Best. Move on to heat number 11. Lane 1, Molly Warburton White, City Liverpool. 2, Tilly Copeland, City Manchester. 3, Anna Dootson, Cockermouth. 4, Charlotte Howman, Winsford. 5, Lily Gregg, Pioneer 79. 6 Drew Gallagher, Southport, 7 Sienna Wren, City of Liverpool, and lane 8 Caitlin Tinning, Trafford Metro. In lane number 6, that was Sienna Wren, City of Liverpool. From in lane number 5, Lily Gregg, Pioneer 79. That concludes heat number 11. Move on to heat number 12 of 14. Result of heat number 11 confirmed. Move on to heat 12. Lane 1, Jessica Dealey, Prescott. 2, Hannah Camden, City Salford. 3, Mary Hock, Oldham Aquatic. 4, Georgia Ashton, Bolton Metro. 5, Naomi Ward, Carlisle Aquatic. 6, Millie Gidman, Whirlpool Metro. 7, Kirsten Dronesfield, City Manchester. And lane 8, Lucy Canavan, Aqua Bears. Lane 3, Mary Hock, Oldham Aquatic, takes that heat from Georgia Aston of Bolton Metro. That concludes heat number 12. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 13. Lane 1, Ella Folkingham, Southport. 2, Hannah Petner, Wirral Metro. 3, Ella Williams, Pioneer 79. 4, Olivia Heron, Stockport Metro. 5, Lauren Brady Holt, City of Salford. 6, Victoria Votts, City of Salford. 7, Sophie Jones, Southport. And lane 8, Bethany Jones, Southport. Could we have, for event 504, all the men, please, for the 14 years and under 50 metres fly to marshalling area, please? That's event 504, the men for the 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly. Heat number 13 there, taken by Lauren Bradley Holt, City of Salford. Result of that heat confirmed. Move on to the final heat of the girls 50 metres backstroke, heat number 14. Lane 1, Elizabeth Buntner, Barrow. 2, Emily Brown, Wirral Metro. 3, Emily McSherry, City of Salford. 4, Chiara Tomasello, City of Manchester. 5, Georgina Bott, Wigan Best. 6, Lucy Turner, Burnley Bobcat. 7, Lola Milburn, Stockport Metro. And lane 8, Grace Whiteman, Love of Bolton Metro. In first place, it's going to be Chiara Tomasello, just over 30 seconds there, from Georgina Bott of Wigan Best. That concludes heat number 14. The women's 14 years and under 50 metres backstroke. That final heat 14 result confirmed now as per the board. Move on to the next event this morning in your programme. Event 504, the men's 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly. This is the first of 9 heats. Lane 1, Ronnie Wheel, Warrington Warriors. 2, Robbie Bishop, Southport. 3, Eric Byrne, Garston. 4, Dylan Fung, Stockport Metro. 5, Eric Byrne, Garston. 6, Mark Thompson, Bolton Metro. And 7, Emil Dawkins of Preston. Correction there, no swimmer in lane number 5. His first heat in lane 2, it's Robbie Bishop of Southport from Ronnie Wheel of Warrington Warriors. Heat number 1 concluded. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 2 of 9. Lane 1, Joao Mingao, Aqua Bears. 2, Callum Rowland, Southport. 3, Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best. 4, Benjamin Townsend, Alsager. 5, Edward Parkinson, Stockport Metro. 6, Maxwell Sturzaker, Blackpool Aquatic. 7, Adam Wright of Winsford. And lane 8, Jake Christen, City of Manchester. Second heat, excellent swim there from Maxwell Sturzaker of Blackpool Aquatic. That concludes heat number 2. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 3 of 9. Lane 1, Jack Parkinson, Fleetwood. 2, Robert Littler, Leyland Barracuda. 3, Daniel Hodgkin, Cockermouth. 4, Nikan Norozi, Bebington. 5, Charlie Collins, Wigan Best. 6, Ethan Robinson, Wirral Metro. 5, Owen Heathcote Jones, Carnforth. And lane 8, Johnny Gibbs of Preston. This heat's going to be taken by Daniel Hodgson of Cockermouth in lane 3. That concludes heat number 3. The boys 50 metres butterfly. The result confirmed and move on to heat number 4. Lane 1, William Havers Strong, Burnley Bobcat. 2, Luca Morelli, Blackpool Aquatic. 3, Zach Wormsley, Blackburn. 4, Thomas McCabe, Stockport Metro. 5, Maxwell Cooper, Stockport Metro. 6, Ben Clayton, Halton. 7, Joshua Walker, City of Manchester. And lane 8, Alfie Maher, Halton. This heat's going to be won by, in lane number 4, Thomas McCabe, Stockport Metro from Ben Clayton of Halton. That concludes heat number 4. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 5. Lane 1, Tom Arkwright, Leyland Barracuda. 2, Addison Beardsworth, Wigan. 3, Toby Ranson, City of Manchester. 4, Ben Horton, City of Manchester. 5, Connor Eccleston, Clitheroe. 6, Nathan Elwood, Penrith. 7, Nathan Arthur, City of Salford. And lane 8, Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. Strong swim there from Addison Beardsworth of Wigan in first place from Connor Eccleston of Clitheroe. That concludes heat number 5. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 6 of 9. Some more finalists for you. Event 515, the women's 14 years and under 50 backstroke in the 11 to 12 age group. Tilly Copeland, City of Manchester. Alexander Prince, Blackpool Aquatic. Beth Robinson, Altrincham. Sienna Wren, City Liverpool. Amy Crompton, Hesford, Wigan Best. Jamie Lee Tyson, City Liverpool. Sophie Weston, Warrington Warriors. And Hannah Morris, Leyland Barracudas. Reserve finalists are Mia Chan, Bevington, and Eleanor Kay, Bolton Metro. That concludes heat number 6 of the men's 14 and under 50 metres butterfly. The result confirmed. Move on to heat number 7. Back to the finalists for the women's 14 years and under 50 backstroke in the 13-year age group. Finalists Ruby McFarlane, City of Salford. Lily Smith, City of Liverpool. Lucy Turner, Burnley Bobcat. Maria Hock, Oldham Aquatic. Georgina Bott, Wigan Best. Hannah Camden, City of Salford. Lily Gregg, Pioneer 79. Katie Rawnsley, Prescott. Reserve finalists Mia Smith, Pioneer 79. Francesca Cullen, Bolton Metro. In the 14-year-old age group, finalists are Naomi Ward, Carlisle Aquatic. Victoria Vodds, City of Salford. Emily McSherry, City of Salford. Chiara Tomasella, City of Manchester. Lauren Brady Holt, City of Salford. Georgia Ashton, Bolton Metro. Ella Williams, Pioneer 79. And Olivia Heron, Stockport Metro. Reserve finalists are Millie Gidman, Wirral Metro. And Hannah Petner, Wirral Metro. Withdrawals please by 10:45 for those finals to the time and suite. Results of heat number 7 confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 8. Heat 8, Lane 1, Conor Dunkley, City Manchester. 2, Ruben Robotham Keating, City Manchester. 3, Toby Hill, Warrington Warriors. 4, Ellis Cleworth, City Liverpool. 5, Frankie Dockin Smith, City of Chester. 6, Harry Robinson, Pioneer 79. 7, Oliver Zhang, Warrington, Blackburn. And Lane 8, Alexander Lamb, Altrincham. And it's Ellis Cleworth from Frankie Dockin Smith, City of Chester. That concludes heat number 8. Result confirmed. Move on to No, we're just awaiting confirmation of heat number 8. Move on to the final heat, heat number 9 of the men's 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly. Lane 1, Miles Paul, City of Salford. 2, Patrick Braddock, Oldham Aquatic. 3, Ashley Donaldson, Altrincham. 4, Tyrese Smith, City of Liverpool. 5, Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool. 6, Joshua Cruz, Stockport Metro. 7, Jacob Scott, Wigan Best. And lane 8, Charles Kelly, Southport. And finishing very strongly, lane 4 is Tyrese Smith of Liverpool, City of Liverpool. He's going to take this heat. From in lane 5, Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool. That concludes the men's 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly heats. Result of heat 9, the final heat confirmed as per the board. Now move on to the next event in your programmes, which is event 505, the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. This is the first of 6 heats. First heat of the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. 3 swimmers in lane number 3, Bethany Howard Hughes of Holton. Ellie Wilson in lane 4 from Carlisle Aquatics. And in lane 5, Adia Turnan of Wigan Best.
if I could please get coaches from Stockport Metro and Kendal to the timing suite as soon as possible, please. So coaches from Stockport Metro and Kendal to the timing suite as soon as possible, please. Cheers.
Some more finalists for you in the event 512, the men's 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly. 11 to 12-year-old age group, we've got Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best, Robbie Bishop, Southport, Joshua Walker, City of Manchester, Ben Clayton, Halton, Maxwell Sturzacre, Blackpool Aquatics, Edward Parkinson, Stockport Metro, Jake Christen, City of Manchester, Johnny Gibbs, Preston, and the reserve finalists are Callum Rowling of Southport and Joao Mingao of Aqua Bears. In the 13-year-old age group, the finalists are Nathan Arthur, City of Salford, Addison Beardsworth, Wigan, Caleb Griffiths, City of Liverpool, Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester, Miles Paul, City of Salford, Rhys Grady of Stockport Metro, Joseph Stout, City of Salford, and Thomas McCabe, Stockport Metro. Reserve finalists are Elliot Woodburn, Kendal, and Daniel Hodgkinson at Cockermouth. In the 14-year-old age group, finalists are Ashley Donaldson, Altrincham, Jake Reynolds, Bolton Metro, Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool, Ellis Cleworth, City of Liverpool, Tyrese Smith, City of Liverpool, Frankie Dockin-Smith, City of Chester, Ben Rogerson, Preston, Toby Hill, Warrington Warriors, and reserve finalists are Nathan Holmes of Preston and Connor Dunkley, City of Manchester. Could I have any withdrawals for those finals, please, by 11 o'clock to the time and suite. Conclusion of heat number 1 of the women's 14 years and under 800 freestyle. In first place, it's going to be Ellie Wilson from Carlisle Aquatic, 10:42.90, as compared to an entry time of 11:14. So excellent swim there from Ellie Wilson. Second place, Adia Tierman of Wigan Best, 10:53.74. Again, excellent time. Well up on her entry time of 11:14.40. Concluding their swim now from Holton, it's Bethany Howard-Hughes. And that concludes the first heat of the women's 14 years under 800 metres freestyle. Result confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 2 of 6. Heat 2, Lane 2, Neve Wigglesworth, Warrington Warriors. 3, Natasha Gator, Warrington Warriors. 4, Afia Minas, City of Manchester. 5, Ella Carter, Bolton Metro. 6, Sophie Grinley of Winsford. And Lane 7, Samantha Travis of Stockport Metro. Could I have, please, as soon as possible, and I emphasise that as soon as possible, the coaches from Cockermouth and City Manchester to the time and suite, please. That's coaches from Cockermouth and City Manchester, ASAP, please, to the time and suite. Okay, 100 to go. Leading in lane 6, putting in an excellent second 400. Sophie Grinley of Winsford from Afia Minas of City of Manchester, from Ella Carter of Bolton Metro. But entry time of 10:53.60. Let's have a look if Sophie's going to beat that. Finishing very strongly in lane 6 is Sophie Grinley from Winsford. Is going to smash her entry time. Entry time at 10:53, and she comes in at 10:38.31. Excellent swim, Sophie. From Afia Minas, City of Manchester, second place. Just finishing lane 2 is Niamh Wigglesworth for Warrington Warriors, and that will conclude heat number 2. Just to wait for the board to confirm that result. Result of that confirmed. Move on to heat number 3 of 6. Apologies, we have a swim off first. Event 504, the men's 14 years and under 50 metres butterfly. We have a swim off between in lane 4, Thomas McCabe of Stockport Metro, and in lane 5 from Kendal, Elliot Woodburn. First swim off, it's going to be in lane number 5, Elliot Woodburn from Kendal. Next swim off. Result of that swim off confirmed, Elliot Woodburn from Kendal from Thomas McCabe of Stockport Metro. The next swim off will be between, in lane number 4 from Cockermouth, Daniel Hodgson, and in lane number 5 from the City of Manchester, Ben Horton. And in lane 5, it's going to be in the final, Ben Horton, City of Manchester from Daniel Hodgson of Cockermouth. The result of that is confirmed as per the board. The result of that swim off confirmed. Back to event 505 now. The women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. Move on to heat number 3 of 6. Lane 1, Lauren Jones, Warrington Warriors. 2, Rihanna Archer, Wigan Best. 3, Sophie Weston, Warrington Warriors. 4, Grace Whiteman Love, Bolton Metro. 6, Lauren Airy, Preston. 7, Amelia Hunt, City of Liverpool. And lane 8 from Blackburn, Charlotte Mead. concluding this heat number 3. Just finishing now very strongly in lane number 2 is Rihanna Archer of Wigan Best. Finishing in 10:15 compared to an entry time of 10:39, so that's a fantastic swim from Rihanna. In second place, Lauren Airy of Preston. In third place, Sophie Weston of Warrington Warriors. That concludes heat number 3 of the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. The result of that heat is now confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 4 of 6. Lane 1, Poppy Maskill, Northwich. 2, Beth Hartwell, Pioneer 79. 3, Ella Falkingham, Southport. 4, Daisy Poole, Wigan Best. 5, Fiona Byrne, City Liverpool. 6, Millie Bell, Carlisle Aquatics. 7, Elizabeth Bunter, Barrow. And lane 8, Eleanor Kay, Bolton Metro. Coming up to the final 100 now. Leading the pool is Ella Falkingham from Southport. From in second place, Fiona Byrne at City of Liverpool. Daisy Poole from Eleanor Kay of Bolton Metro. Final start list are in the coaching room. Our final start lists are in the coaching room. Heat number 4. In first place, Ella Falkingham from Southport, from Fiona Byrne, City of Liverpool, from Elizabeth Bunter, from Eleanor Kay of Bolton Metro. That concludes heat number 4 of the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. Result of that heat number 4 confirmed as per the board. Move on to heat number 5. Heat 5, lane 1, Blade Richardson, Isle of Man. 2, Ella Bloxage, City of Salford. 3, Poppy Bridge, Blackpool Aquatics. 4, Hannah Petner, Wirral Metro. 5, Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcat. 6, Elizabeth Webster, Prescott. 7, Lydia Keeley, Warrington Warriors. And lane 8, Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester. Okay, in lane 8, last 100 metres for Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester. Entry time of 10:08:27. She's a good 15-20 metres ahead of the rest of the pool. In second place, lane 6, Elizabeth Webster from Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcat from Poppy Bridge, Blackpool Aquatic from Hammer Petner, Wirral Metro. But in first place from City of Manchester, it's going to be Jasmine Stockton in a time of 9:43.59, which according to here, entry time at 10:08. She's bettered the time by something like 24-25 seconds. So well done, Jasmine. Second place, Hattie Varley of Burnley Bobcats from Poppy Bridge of Blackpool Aquatics. That concludes heat number 5 of the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the final heat of event 505, the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle, heat number 6. Lane 1, Zoe Carlos, City of Liverpool. 2, Georgia Heath, Bolton Metro. 3, Charlotte Howman, Winsford. 4, Amy West, Stockport Metro. 5, Lauren Bradley Holt, City of Salford. 6, Isabel Kay, Winsford. 7, Charis Davidson, Warrington Warriors. And lane 8, Lucy Dixon, City of Salford. Just a quick announcement further to last weekend's competition at Liverpool. The event management group has decided to award medals to the reverse 800 metres and 1500 metres events. These medals can be collected from the medal table on poolside. Turning for the last 100, Amy West to Stockport Metro. Second place, Zoe Carlos from City Liverpool. From in lane 7, Charis Davidson, Warrington Warriors. From in lane 3, Charlotte Howman of Winsford. But in first place in lane 4 from Stockport Metro, the time of 9:26.38 is Amy West. Second place, Zoe Carlos from City Liverpool. From Charis Davidson. From Charlotte Howman. From Georgia Heath. And Lucy Dixon, and then Isabel Kay. That concludes the final heats of the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. Could we have all finalists please now for the men's 200 metres freestyle and the women's 200 metres butterfly to marshal in area, please? First final this morning is event 506, the men's 11 to 12 years 200 metres freestyle. In lane 1 from Winsford, Adam Wright. Lane 2 from Stockport Metro, Edward Parkinson. Lane 3 from Southport, Callum Rowling. Lane 4 from City of Manchester, Jake Christen. Lane 5 from Warrington Warriors, Ronnie Wheel. Lane 6 from Carnforth, Owen Heathcote Jones. Lane 7 from Carnforth, Mackenzie Ronson Horrock. And lane 8 from Southport, Robbie Bishop. These are the finalists for event 506, the men's 11 to 12 years, 200 metres freestyle. First 25 looking pretty level. Just looking at the heat times here, we've only got 5 seconds separating these 8 swimmers, so it's going to be a pretty close final. Lane 1, Jake Christensen's gone off quickest from City of Manchester, closely followed by Ronnie Wheel of Warrington Warriors and Owen Heathcote Jones of Carnforth. Through the 75-metre mark, it's in lane number 4, Jake Christen taking a slight lead on Ronnie Wheel of Warrington Warriors. At the turn, it'll be Jake Christen. From in second place, Ronnie Wheel of Warrington Warriors. A third place between Owen Heathcote Jones and Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks, both from Carnforth. To turn for home, it's Jake Christen, City of Manchester. From Ronnie Wheel, closely followed by Owen Heathcote Jones. And putting in a strong leg then was Edward Parkinson. As we come up for the finish in lane 4, it's going to be Jake Christen. Swimming very strongly in second place in lane 2 is Edmund Parkman. Swimming well in lane 1 is Adam Wright as well. And it's going to be Jake Christen, Eddie Parkinson, Ronnie Wheel. That concludes the first final, event 506, the men's 11 to 12 years, 200 metres freestyle. The result is confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme. Event 507, the men's 13 years 200 metres freestyle. In lane 1 from City of Salford, Alexander Volkovoy. Lane 2 from City of Liverpool, Vadim Bosk. Lane 3 from Wigan Best, Liam Carey. Lane 4 from the City of Manchester, Ruben Robotham Keating. Lane 5 from Stockport Metro, Caden Wellesby. Lane 6 from Stockport Metro, Rhys Grady. Lane 7 from City of Salford, Joseph Stott. And in lane 8 from Satellite, Samuel Prince. These are the finalists for event 507, the men's 13 years, 200 metres freestyle. Very even pool at the moment. First 50, it's going to be lane number 5, Caden Wellesby, just ahead of Ruben Robotham Keating. Second 50, just starting to edge ahead is Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester, followed by Caden Wellesby of Stockport Metro, and then Liam Carey of Wigan Best. Be those three at the turn. See this third 50. Stretching their lead now, it's going to be Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester, from Caden Wellesby. Third place looking like in lane 3, Liam Carey. Finishing strongly in lane 6 though is Rhys Grady. That concludes event 507, the men's 13 years, 200 metres freestyle. The result of which is confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme, which is event 508, the men's 14 years, 200 metres freestyle. In lane 1, Frankie Dockin-Smith, City of Chester. 2 from Southport, Henry Moore. Lane 3 from City of Manchester, Oliver Taylor. Lane 4 from City of Liverpool, Tyrese Smith. Lane 5 from City of Liverpool, Samuel Ellis. Lane 6 from City of Salford, Max Adams. Lane 7 from Bolton Metro, Jake Reynolds. And in lane 8 from Preston, Nathan Holmes. These are the finalists for the men's 14 years, 200 metres freestyle. Go through the 75 metre mark. It's very close. It's slight lead of Tyrese Smith in lane number 4. Swimming well in lanes 1 and 2 is Frankie Dockin-Smith and Henry Moore of Southport. But at the halfway point it will be Tyrese Smith at City of Liverpool. From Henry Moore of Southport, from Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool, and then from Frankie Dockin-Smith, City of Chester. As a turn for home, it's Tyrese Smith from Henry Moore of Southport, from Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool. Putting a really strong finish, it's Henry Moore of Southport. He's just running out of pool to catch Tyrese though, I think. First place it's Tyrese Smith, City of Liverpool. Second place Henry Moore, Southport. In third place Samuel Ellis, City of Liverpool. That concludes event 508, the men's 14 years 200 metres freestyle. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next final in your programme, which is event 509. The women's 11 to 12 years, 200 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from Wigan Best, Eva Knox. Lane 2 from City of Liverpool, Alice Bruns. Lane 3 from Southport, Isabella Evans. Lane 4 from City of Salford, Eve Pendlebury. Lane 5 from City of Salford, Ella Bloxage. Lane 6 from Warrington Warriors, Millie Duncan. And in lane 7 from Stockport Metro, Sophie Trail. These are the finalists for the women's 11 to 12 years 200 metres butterfly. First 50, Eve Pendlebury, City of Salford, from in lane number 6, Millie Duncan, Warrington Warriors. From Ella Bloxage of City of Salford. The halfway point, it's going to be in lane 4, Eve Pendlebury, from Ella Bloxage, City of Salford, from in lane 6, Millie Duncan of Warrington Warriors, from Isabel Evans of Southport. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4. Some results in for event 505, the women's 14 years and under 800 metres freestyle. Third place in the 11 to 12 year age group is Rihanna Archer, Wigan Best. Second place, Eleanor Kay, Bolton Metro. But the winner was Ella Bloxage of City of Salford. In the 13-year-old age group, in third place was Lucy Dixon, City of Salford. Second place, Hattie Varley, Burnley Bobcats. And in first place was Ella Falkingham of Southport. In the 14-year-old age group, in third place was Jasmine Stockton of City of Manchester. Second place, Zoe Carlos, City of Liverpool. And the winner of the 14-year girls 800 metres freestyle was Amy West of Stockport Metro. Coming into the last 25 now, it's going to be in lane 4, Eve Pendlebury from the City of Salford. From her colleague Ella Bloxage, City of Salford. And in third place, Isabel Evans of Southport. That concludes event 509, the women's 11 to 12 years 200 metres butterfly. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next final in your programme, which is event 510, the women's 13 years 200 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from Stockport Metro, Shannon Jarrett. Lane 2 from Stockport Metro, Samantha Travis. Lane 3 from Burnley Bobcat, Hattie Varley. Lane 4 from Stockport Metro, Eliza Pinkston. Lane 5 from Wigan Best, Olivia Sheehan. Lane 6 from City of Salford, Hannah MacDonald. Lane 7 from Oldham Aquatics, Gabriella Booth. Lane 8 from Bolton Metro, Maisie Lashures. These are the finalists for event 510 at the women's 13 years 200 metres butterfly. Coming up very strongly in lane 4, it's Eliza Pinkston. Good 3-4 metres ahead of the rest of the pool. And she will turn first at the halfway point from Hattie Varley and Olivia Sheehan. Final turn, it's Eliza Pinkston commanding lead now over in lane 5, Olivia Sheehan, and in third place, Hattie Varley. But a commanding lead here. It's going to be the women's 13 years 200 metres butterfly winner is Eliza Pinkston of Stockport Metro. The time of 2:28.22. In second place, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best. And in third place, in lane 2, Samantha Travers of Stockport Metro. That concludes event 510, the women's 13 years 200 metres butterfly. Just wait for the board to confirm the result. The result confirmed. Move on to the next event in your programme. Is the event 511, the women's 14 years 200 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from City of Manchester, Meadow Dronsfield. Lane 2 from the City of Manchester, Jasmine Stockton. Lane 3 from Warrington Warriors, Beatrice Clover. Lane 4 from Stockport Metro, Amy West. Lane 5 from Stockport Metro, Olivia Heron. Lane 6 from City of Liverpool, Lois Keys. Lane 7 from Wigan Best, Rachel Hornby. And in lane 8 from Wirral Metro, Millie Gidman. These are the finalists for the women's 14 years 200 metres butterfly. Strong start from Amy West and Olivia Heron, both for Stockport Metro. But also going well in lane 1 is Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester. And as they go through the 75 metre mark, it's Meadow Dronsfield and Olivia Heron battling it out for first place. At the turn, it's Olivia Heron from Stockport Metro, from Amy West, Stockport Metro, from Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester. Also swimming well in lane 3 is Beatrice Clover from Warrington Warriors, as is Lois Keys from City of Liverpool. As it comes with 25 metres to go, it's going to be Olivia Heron from Stockport Metro. Still swimming strongly from Amy West in lane 4, from Beatrice Clover. And that's probably going to be the 1, 2, 3 for this final. First place, Olivia Heron from Amy West, from Beatrice Clover, from Lewis Keys. That concludes event 511, the women's 14 years 200 metres butterfly. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next final. Is event 512, the men's 11 to 12 years 50 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from Wigan Best, Samuel Grimes. In lane 2 from Southport, Robbie Bishop. In lane 3 from City of Manchester, Joshua Walker. Lane 4 from Halton, Ben Clayton. Lane 5 from Blackpool Aquatics, Maxwell Sturzaker. Lane 6 from Stockport Metro, Edward Parkinson. Lane 7 from City of Manchester, Jake Christen. And in lane 8 from Preston, Johnny Gibbs. These are the finalists for the men's 11 to 12 years 50 metres butterfly. Okay, this is close to call. In lane 4, going well, is Ben Clayton from Maxwell Sturzaker of Blackpool Aquatics. It's between those two, and it's going to be, it's Ben Clayton from Halton, 31.95. That concludes event 512, the men's 11 to 12 years 50 metres butterfly. Result of that is now confirmed. Move on to the next final, which is event 513, the men's 13 years 50 metres butterfly. In lane 1, from the City of Salford, is Nathan Arthur. Lane 2 from Wigan is Addison Beardsworth. Lane 3 from City Liverpool, Caleb Griffiths. Lane 4 from City of Manchester, Ruben Robotham Keating. Lane 5 from City of Salford, Miles Paul. Lane 6 from Stockport Metro, Rhys Grady. Lane 7 from City of Salford, Joseph Stout. And in lane 8 from Kendal, Elliot Woodburn. These are the finalists for the men's 13 years 50 metres butterfly. Excellent start in lane 8 there from Elliot Woodburn of Kendal. But in lane 5 going strongly is Miles Paul. And it's going to be between Miles Paul and Ruben Robotham Keating. At the touch it's going to be... it's Ruben Robotham Keating by 0.9 hundredths of a second. That confirms, or that concludes event 513, the men's 13 years 50 metres butterfly, the result of which is confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme, which is event 514, the men's 14 years 50 metres butterfly. In lane 1 from Altrincham, Ashley Donaldson. Lane 2 from Bolton Metro, Jake Reynolds. Lane 3 from City Liverpool, Samuel Ellis. Lane 4 from City Liverpool, Ellis Cleworth. And lane 5 from City Liverpool is Tyrese Smith. Lane 6 from City of Chester, Frankie Docking-Smith. Lane 7 from Preston, Ben Rogerson. And in lane 8 from Warrington Warriors, Toby Hill. These are the finalists for the men's 14 years, 50 metres butterfly. Metre mark, it's too close to call. It's Frankie Docking-Smith with Tyrese Smith, and in lane number 4 it's Ellis Cleworth. It's going to be between the two Liverpool swimmers, and it is. First place, Ellis Cleworth from Tyrese Smith. That concludes event 514, the men's 14 years 50 metres butterfly. The result confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next final is event 515, the women's 11 to 12 years, 50 metres backstroke. In lane 1 from City of Manchester, Tilly Copeland. In lane 2 from Blackpool Aquatics, Alexandra Prince. Lane 3 from Altrincham, Beth Robinson. Lane 4 from City of Liverpool, Sienna Wren. Lane 5 from Wigan Best, Amy Compton Hesford. Lane 6 from City of Liverpool, Jamie Lee Tyson. Lane 7 from Warrington Warriors, Sophie Weston. And in lane 8 from Leyland Barracudas, Hannah Morris. These are the finalists for the women's 11 to 12 years, 50 metres backstroke. A good start from lane 6, Jamie Lee Tyson of Liverpool. Amy Compton Hesford from Wigan Best going well. But starting to edge away, it's Sienna Wren, City of Liverpool in lane 4. Going really well in lane 8. Is Hannah Morris. But it's going to be, it's Sienna Wren's City of Liverpool. Results of the women's 11 to 12 years 50 metres backstroke confirmed as per the board. Move on to the next event in your programme, which is event 515, the women's 13 years 50 metres backstroke. In lane 1 from City of Salford, Ruby McFarlane. Lane 2 from City of Liverpool, Lily Smith. Lane 3 from Burnley Bobcats, Lucy Turner. Lane 4 from Oldham Aquatics, Ameri Hock. Lane 5 from Wigan Best, Georgina Bott. Lane 6 from City of Salford, Hannah Camden. Lane 7 from Pioneer 79, Lily Gregg. And in lane 8 from Prescott, Katie Rawnsley. These are the finalists for the women's 13 years, 50 metres backstroke. Excellent start in lane 5 from Georgina Bott, Wigan Best. Hock starting to come back at her. Also swimming well in lane 7 is Lily Gregg. But at the finish it's going to be, it is Georgina Bott of Wigan Best. That concludes event 516, the women's 13 years 50 metres backstroke, the result of which is confirmed as per the board. Move on to the last final of this morning's session, event 517, the women's 14 years 50 metres backstroke. In lane 1 from Carlisle Aquatic, Naomi Ward. Lane 2 from City of Salford, Victoria Votts. Lane 3 from City of Salford, Emily McSharry. Lane 4 from City of Manchester, Chiara Tomasello. Lane 5 from City of Salford, Lauren Bradley Holt. Lane 6 from Bolton Metro, Georgia Ashton. Lane 7 from Pioneer 79, Ella Williams. And in lane 8 from Stockport Metro, Olivia Heron. These are the finalists for the women's 14 years, 50 metres backstroke. Fantastic start there from lane 4, Chiara Tomasello. Races for second place, and it's in first place Chiara Tomasello. Second was Lauren Bradley Holt, City of Salford. Results now confirmed as per the board. That concludes the swimming for this morning's session. Session number 9 of day 5 of the Swim England North West Summer Championships. Just invite now the officials to leave the pool deck. We will start this afternoon's session. There's a warm-up from 1 o'clock till 1:30 for males, and from 1:30 to 2 o'clock for females. Just thank the officials for this morning. If you now leave the pool deck, and we'll reconvene the swimming this afternoon as close as possible to 2 o'clock.